Hey guys, I was thinking, and I've been seeing a lot of tech news out there on the web, and I thought maybe I'd get it all together and show it to you. There's some cool stuff in there about computers and stuff. Virtual reality has taken the world by storm, but one area that hasn't quite kept up with the new format's rapid progress is benchmarking. Basemark is looking to change that with their release of VRScore PC, what they call the world's first comprehensive VR benchmark. The software has been in early access for nearly a year. Like other benchmarks, VRScore will test a PC's readiness for VR tasks, but it will also test latency, as well as dropped or duplicate frames through the headset. It will do that using a separate accessory called the VR Trek, made up of two sensors, one for each lens in a VR headset. It's compatible with the HTC Vive, Oculus Rift, and Razer's OS VR HDK 2, although it's only available to the tech press and corporate customers right now, with a wider release in Q2, so sorry, you're not the tech press. Are we the tech press? Sort of. We'll get half the benchmark. Over the weekend, Microsoft enabled cross-platform play between Xbox One and Windows 10 PCs for Gears of War 4 as a permanent feature. The new feature follows an apparently successful test that occurred late last year in which Windows 10 and Xbox players had closely matched results when comparing average kill-death ratio, score, and kills per match. So it appears that the greater accuracy and speed provided by the mouse and keyboard didn't actually translate to PC players slaughtering console players like Legolas and Gimli slaughter orcs. All the same, crossplay is only enabled in the social quick play playlist in Gears of War 4, while the core and competitive modes will still keep console and PC players separate. Xbox boss Phil Spencer said on Twitter that it's their goal to enable crossplay for more games in the future. He also told someone to not pre-order Scorpio until they see games running on it. A game industry executive advising patience and skepticism? Well, Trump got elected, anything's possible, I guess. And speaking of which, this is another story that isn't necessarily tech, but it heavily involves the tech world. Executives from Google, Apple, Netflix, Facebook, Lyft, Uber, Airbnb, and many more big tech companies spoke out this weekend against US President Donald Trump's executive order banning immigrants and visitors from 7 Muslim-majority nations, with many of those companies donating significant amounts of money to pro-immigration charities. One of those charities, the 100-year-old American Civil Liberties Union, received over $24 million in donations this past weekend alone. Airbnb has also offered to provide free housing to any refugees affected by the Trump order, although that depends on having the actual Airbnb hosts sign up for the program. Look, guys, I don't want to be super political on this show because we are just sort of a lighthearted, cheesy humor type show about tech news, but keeping you informed is part of our job, so I just wanted to cover that. It's a big story. What do you want? It's time for... Thank you, Linus. Okay. Oh, quick bits. Now, Damien, that was very funny. Did you make that? I think I've seen this clip before, but I don't remember who it was. If it was you, good job. The rest of you, send us a quick bits clip. It could be you, could be an animation, could be your dog, if that's what your dog is into. Fresh off of its acquisition of like 3 or 4 smaller companies, Fitbit has announced it's cutting as much as 10% of its workforce, which could be anywhere from 80 to 160 people. It's like Fitbit overestimated its appetite, ordered like 4 burgers, and quickly realized 1.5 would have been plenty on their way to the washroom. Classic Fitbit. This pair of smart glasses aren't smart like the Google Glass or HoloLens. They have a small sensor in the bridge that adjusts the liquid lenses to focus on whatever the wearer is looking at, so they could be the future of corrective lenses. Stylish, too. Even more photos of the LG Watch Style have leaked, the Android Wear 2.0 flagship device co-designed with Google. On top of looking fancy, the Watch Style will reportedly start at $249 US. Good looks and low price? Get you a watch that can do both. Zen watch is cheaper. Look at how dumb this thing looks. Well, joke's on you actually, because the tire wind converter is apparently a smarter way to harness wind energy than traditional rotor wind turbines. Nice! It does look quite silly though. Now, we love MSI, they're very nice to us, but they're taking some flack right now for their M.2 heat shield for SSDs because Gamers Nexus, through their usual very thorough testing, found that it actually increases the SSD's temperature. Oof! Hopefully MSI addresses the issue soon. And surprise, surprise, most Android VPN apps aren't trustworthy and treat your security like it's an old, worn-out gym bag, according to a new paper published by an international group of researchers. Go check out that study in the news sources below for more details on that story and all of our stories here today. Why don't you? John Michael Gadier, I don't know if it's French. I missed your birthday on January 27th, and for that, I apologize. Thanks for watching us for 3 years or so. There's other much better things you could do with your time, but you chose to waste it on us, and for that, I'm grateful. Bonne fête. I don't know if I said that right. Look at my face for a second. Why do I let this happen to me? I already grew a beard. That part of me is over. It's time to start fresh. With some help from Dollar Shave Club. Dollar Shave Club, or DSC, as I like to call it when I'm restricting syllables, delivers high-quality razors directly to you for a fraction of the price of the big razor companies. And if you go to dollarshaveclub.com/NCIX or click the link in the description, you can get a 1-month trial of any razor for just $1. Like this, the Executive Razor. It makes me feel fancy, and it still has some of my hair on it. Dollar Shave Club also has body cleanser, shampoo, conditioner, shave butter, and more. So click the I up there in the corner or the link down below to get your free 1-month trial for just $1. Don't pass the buck, save $1. Buck Rogers. Classic show. He was clean shaven too. Alright, that's it for Netling Daily, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Click over here for the previous videos. Check us out on Twitter down there. But as always, like the video if you liked it, comment below for fans with benefits, and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. This is Papa Del Riley, signing off. Merry Christmas, everybody. I don't know why I wrote that. That's what I wrote for the outro. See ya.